Second referee, Mr. Philip Sison, international referee. Let's call on our starting lineup from our Tamaraos of the Far Eastern University. Let's start off with their team captain with jersey number 14, Petrus Paulo de Ocampo. At number 12, Alexis Batangas Paitaren. Wearing jersey number 8, Arvin Avila. At number 6, Carl Ian de la Calzado. Wearing jersey number 7, Rodolfo J.R. Labrador. And at number 9, Kurt Beliran. Libero, number 5, Maverick Gabriel. Head coach, Mr. George Pascua. Calling on our Green Archers from the De La Salle University. Wearing jersey number 5, Brendan Joseph Santos. At number 2, Philip Ellison Cerveza. Wearing jersey number 12, team captain John Kevin De La Vega. At number 4, Christopher Antonio. At number 11, Carlo Rivera. Wearing jersey number 3, Red Christensen. Libero, number 6, Bernardino Casanova II. Head coach, Mr. Sammy Acailar. The best of luck to both teams.
Starting lineups for both squads, FEU, Carl de la Calzada, Rodolfo Labrador, Arvin Avila, Petrus de Ocampo, Alexis Paitaren, Kirk Beliran, and their libero, Maverick Gabriel, while De La Salle University starting off with Maiko Antonio, Red Christensen, Philip Cerveza, Carlo Rivera, Joseph Santos, Kevin De La Vega, and Bernardino Casanova as their libero. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in to Studio 23. This is our exclusive ABS-CBN sports coverage of the men's volleyball tournament of your UAAP.
Opening service goes.
We are greeting you from the arena in San Juan City. I'm Anton Rojas, joined by Mosey Ravenna.
De Ocampo.
Petrus de Ocampo starting things off here, but
too much adrenaline.
Yeah.
That first serve.
Petrus de Ocampo, a very creative setter.
First point for free. Philip Cerveza.
A tall setter, one of the
right.
taller setters here in the UAAP men's tournament.
I was going to say that, and of course that is really a big advantage for FEU when you have a tall setter, especially in the men's division, because wala kang buta sa blocking.
And FEU coming into this season with a vengeance, trying to finally stop the 4-year championship run of their rivals, UST.
That's right, and how many of that 4 championships na sila ang nakalaban? So, bridesmaid. So, so many times, but let's see kung hindi pala tayo nasa women's division. Dapat best man. Best man several times. Yes, as you can see this hit coming from FEU in the middle of the 2 blockers of De La Salle.
Well, FEU really has the tools to contend for a championship this year because they only lost 2 players. But La Salle, with an emphatic start here.
Antonio way up in the air for that hit. Look at him once again. No blocker from FEU even close to that spike by Antonio.
Well, Maiko Antonio taking over from last year's leaders, Chris Makasait, Emilio Lee, and their setter Samuel Luby. La Salle losing a lot of key players, but talking to Coach Sammy Acailar a while ago was that being this is his 4th year with De La Salle, all these players on the team right now, mga recruits niya.
Ito na yung, kumbaga, yung gusto niya, sabi nga niya, parang, of course, in a program, especially, you really give out, let's say, a year or 2 for your rebuilding stage, and this is that year. Pero he was just too happy that they made it into the Final 4. Kaya nga sabi niya, gulat na gulat rin siya sa boys because they really got better in the second round. They had a poor first round performance, but eventually had that better second round. That's why they were able to get into the Final 4.
Well, La Salle finished the first round with 4 wins and 3 defeats. In the second round, much better, 5 wins and 2 defeats. So De La Salle able to make it back to the Final Four for the second straight year as we take a look at this play.
Antonio once again, that could have gone out, but Avila, last-minute touch.
Team captain Maiko Antonio right now. Petrus fires it up to J.R. Labrador, who does what he does best. A lot of high-flying and explosive action here in the men's volleyball tournament of the UAAP. Perfect example right there.
Just one blocker for Labrador, obviously not enough.
Carl De La Calzada, third-year player to serve now.
And that is one of the skills that in-improve daw ni Coach George coming into this ball game. They focus on their serve. So probably in their previous games, medyo nagka-problema sila in their serve. So nagulat ako that they focused on this 1+. Of course, again, yung tinignan nila kung paano yung makakalusot sa blocking ng De La Salle because that's their biggest advantage, the consistency in their organized blocking. It is just so Sammy Akailar, diba? That is really his weapon, yung blocking.
La Salle had 20 blocks against FEU in their second round meeting. Petrus de Ocampo getting the power tip to go. And point for FEU. They are still down though by 2. Labrador from the back row, popped up by Casanova. And Christensen getting roofed there by those 2 FEU blockers.
That's right, but credit Casanova for this dolphin dive, getting to that one.
Former best digger of the UAAP back in season 71, Casanova keeping it alive, but FEU with an excellent double block there. This is J.R. Labrador.
Oh, nice floater there coming from Labrador.
Joust at the top. De Ocampo, look at that fake.
Had so many things in mind, but still was able to take that second ball.
Such a creative setter, Petrus de Ocampo. From the back row, it's a back set to Labrador.
But was blocked by 2 blockers from De La Salle, Christensen and Cerveza on that back row spike.
Look at that.
The creativeness. Parang meron pa siyang time to think. Diba? Tapos binago pa eh. Nag-isip na, binago pa, nakapag-dalawang isip pa, and was able to manage to even set it up.
That's the reigning best setter of the UAAP, Petrus de Ocampo. This is De La Vega of La Salle going down the line. That's a point for the Green Archers. 8-5, La Salle is off to a hot start.